Hello everybody, and welcome back to GOSN, the Guns and Outdoor Shopping Network. And today we're here in Robstown, Texas at the Big Frank's Hunting and Fishing Expo. And I have with me Clint. Clint, you got some hunting lights that I ain't seen before. How you doing today, Bubba?
I'm doing great, man.
Tell me a little bit about these lights.
Well, we're a family-owned business. We're out of Austin, Texas. We build every one of our lights by hand. Everything from soldering the circuitry to painting, assembly, 100% is done in-house by my mom, my dad, my sister, and my grandparents. We have a unique Texas-made, hand-built hog hunting light.
Oh, it's a family-owned company, you're saying?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're about 4 years into this. It started off as a side project, something fun that my dad did for our ranch and our friends, and he really fine-tuned it to the point that we went into business and been pretty successful with it.
How did you come up with this idea of making a light in the beginning?
Well, you know, when you go hunting hogs, they're hard to hunt during the day. You got to hunt them at night.
Right.
Doesn't matter what you come up with hunting them at night. It always seems like they're smarter than you. If you put out a light that's real bright, they just won't come in. They know something's wrong. If you wait till they come in and then you turn on a light real fast, they spook and they blast off. So our lights are designed to come on real slow. They're called slow glow. During the day, our light stays off. At dusk, the light automatically comes on, but it only comes on to 5% of the light's intensity. It's really dim. It's just not intimidating to game. The light's just barely glowing. It's designed to be about 5 feet off the ground and 20 feet away from where you're hunting. So they really don't even notice the light. They kind of casually come in. Once our light detects motion, over the next 2 minutes, it slowly starts turning up. And after about 2 minutes, it gets up to 60% of the light's intensity.
You was telling me earlier that as soon as motion and stuff dies down in that area, the light slowly deluminates at the same rate that it came in at?
Yeah, it's basically as long as our light's seeing motion, it stays up at about 60% of the light's intensity, and it'll stay there indefinitely. After the light ceases to see motion, it'll slowly go back down to that 5%. We keep it at the 5% just so the light is there, it is present, it is around. It's not bright enough to really be intimidating, but it is there and it is presenting light to the animals.
Yeah, it's there, but it's not a hindrance to the game in the area.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
And slowly illuminating like that, like you were saying, it's not a big flash emitting or a real bright light that startles them, and runs off the game. I mean, you kind of sneak up on them with that light.
Yeah, that's it exactly. There's 3 different modes. The light has no buttons or switches. It does everything automatic, but training mode is 5% intensity, and it stays that way all night until it sees motion. Motion is 60% intensity, so once motion's been detected, it goes up to 60%, which is plenty of light to hunt behind. If you need a little extra light, all of our lights come with a remote control. The remote control has a full option, which takes the light all the way up to 100%, but it still does it over a 2-minute period, so it doesn't spook anything. So you hit your remote, it looks like nothing's happening, but the light is slowly turning itself up.
Like watching the sunrise.
Yeah, exactly. And our remotes work up to 1,000 yards away. So we have a lot of hunters that, especially at night, they want to take long sniper shots and stuff like that. They'll sit 400, 500, 600 yards away, wait for pigs to come in, wait for the light to come on, activate up to 100%, so they have a little extra light for the shot, and they're taking long, 500, 600, 700 yard shots.
Right. Now, what would be the optimal height to set something like this up? And at that optimal height, what would be the illumination range that you would get with that light?
We recommend our light being about 5 feet off the ground and 20 feet away from where you're hunting. Our light actually comes with a reversible lens, and so with the lens in this convex position that it is now, it actually brings the light into about 60-degree light. It's like a spot. So if you're hunting a Sendera or you're hunting somewhere you want to see a long ways, maybe 60, 70, 80 yards away, the light will actually throw light that far. If you're hunting a more open area, you really want to spread the light out. To reverse the lens, you unscrew this bezel, and you have a flat lens option. And the flat lens option spreads the light out to be about 120-degree throw, so that it actually spreads the light out a lot more, illuminating a wider area instead of a deep area.
And it's that quick to change around, too.
And it's that quick to change around.
Now, I know you got a red light and a green light. What's the difference in the two, if it any?
Every hunter out there's got his own opinion on what's best, and we all know that. You talk to any hunter on the planet, they're very opinionated, and no, this works better, no, this works better. We don't really have an opinion on red and green. We hunt them both, they both work. We don't think it's the color that matters, but how you present it. That's why the slow glow effect for us is really the difference maker. It doesn't really matter if it's red or green. As long as it's coming on really slow and it's not intimidating to them, we definitely think that's the way to go. We engineered this light actually to do both. And so our light runs on a standard 12-volt feeder battery, and if you hook up the battery red to red and black to black, the light comes on red. If you decide you want to switch the terminals around, so you hook it up backwards, black to red and red to black, the light comes on green. And so it's a little engineering trick that my dad developed so that you can really switch colors.
That's awesome. I really like that.
Yeah, just based on how you hook it up to the battery. Like I said, there's no buttons, there's no switches, there's no way to really screw it up. You hook it up to the battery and it does the rest for you.
Now, what kind of battery life do you get running the light?
You know, we designed the light to be really portable. So we expect a 12-volt battery to last between 3 and 7 nights, depending on how much activity you have. So if you've got pigs coming in every hour, every 2 hours, the light's on all night long at that 60%, you're gonna use more juice. You can still get 3 to 4 nights out of a battery. It's still designed to set it up on Thursday and hunt through the weekend with it. If you don't have that much activity, it's going off once or twice a night, you can easily get a week or even 2 weeks out of a battery. But if you're gonna leave it out for more than 3 or 4 days, we recommend putting a 5-watt solar panel on it. That'll actually keep the light up and running year round. Another thing we do to keep it super portable, we build the light on a 1-inch PVC platform. So mounting the light's as easy as just putting a piece of conduit in the ground and just setting your light on a piece of conduit. You can put it on different places around your ranch, make it super easy and portable. The other thing we've done is we have a clamp, and our clamp actually taps right into the back of your light. And this clamp will clamp to anything up to 1.5 inches wide. So anything from a tree limb to a fence post to a feeder leg, you clamp your light on, and it's super steady, and you can keep it out there as long as you need. The greatest tool in the world for portability is a shovel. Everyone keeps a shovel in and around the ranch, back of the truck. Put a shovel in the ground, connect this to a shovel handle, and it's the ultimate portable tool. And if you're hunting at night and the wind shifts on you, you can get up and move your shovel. It's not that hard. What really makes our light different is not just the functionality of it, but it's really a whole new way to hunt. Most people, when they go hog hunting at night, they sit in a deer blind and they just wait, and they just sit around and wait all night. We think that's pretty boring, and get tired. It gets hot in Texas, and you get all the mosquitoes, and it's just not fun to sit in a deer blind till 2 in the morning. And so the light works like an alarm. When there's no activity in front of the light, it's at that dull 5% intensity, and it's just barely glowing. You can sit 400 or 500 yards away on a tailgate and just wait, be with your buddies, you know, have a cold beverage, hang out, tell hunting stories, fishing lies, whatever you're gonna do. When you look down and you see the trees are lit up, you know the light's been activated. You know that motion's been detected. The lights come up to 60% intensity. It doesn't light up just under the feeder. It's lighting up all the trees and everything around it. So use that like an alarm. You can sit 400 or 500 yards away. When you see the trees are glowing, then you get up and you head down, and we actually stalk in from behind our light. The light, as long as it's downwind, will blind the animals. And so if you've got game in front of the light, they cannot see past this force field of light. And so if you set your light up downwind, when the light goes off, you sneak in from behind the light and you get just ridiculously close. We really tried to push the envelope filming and doing other things to really see how close we can get. We've had piglets trip across our boots while we're out there. You literally get 5-10 feet away from these feeding pigs. If there's nothing you want to harvest, we sneak back out and come back 30 minutes later, and we can actually stalk in and out on the same group of pigs 3 or 4 times in a night and just kind of wait for that big boar to come in.
Well, these slow go lights, they kind of emit like a cloak of anonymity around you and prevent you from being seen. So
yeah, they really
that's really
do.
helpful. Now, if I'm on a private lease or something and I don't have to move my stand in and out every day like a lot of people do, and I wanted to leave this set up out in the field, am I going to have to cover that with a plastic bag or something to keep the rain and weather off of it? Or
no, it's made of Schedule 40 PVC. It's designed to be out year round. It's LED. There are no bulbs. The LED will never go out. Because it's built by hand and we take a lot of pride in our product, we offer a 1-year unconditional warranty. Doesn't matter what you put the light through, we will replace anything that happens to it in the first year. I actually have another product over here I can show you that's actually designed to be out year round. Let's walk over here.
All right, go check this out, guys.
This is a little bit newer product that we're offering called the Stealth Box. Our Stealth Box is a really unique way to keep it out year round. The only thing that you need is a T-post. The T-post you put in the ground. The light comes with the Pelican case, the carrying case here. you have 2 T-post brackets, and these brackets connect your box directly to a T-post and integrate directly with a solar panel. Our solar panel comes with a bracket specific to a T-post as well. So literally the only thing that you need outside of our Stealth box is a T-post and a battery. So once you connect your case to the T-post, you can house everything you need inside the unit. This keeps it weatherproof, waterproof, varmint proof. We have a charge controller that regulates the current on our solar panel so that, big solar panels tend to fry small batteries. A lot of people just put a solar panel on a battery and leave it out. After a year, that solar panel is probably going to fry that battery unless you somehow control the amount of current going to it. So we have a charge controller built in so it will not overcharge your battery. It'll keep it at a nice 13.6 volts year round. With our Stealth box, all the wires are contained. It's fairly varmint proof. It's weatherproof, waterproof, powered by solar, and the light itself is on this adjustable articulating arm, so you can actually move the light around, put it where you want, and it's kind of a year-round solution if you're trying to keep one out year-round. Animals get used to it really quick. Within a couple of days, they don't even notice it anymore, and so it's a really good way to keep it out year-round.
Man, I ain't never seen nothing like it, to be honest, and I've been hunting for a long time, and I've done a lot of night hunting and stuff, and I tell you what, there's times that I know I could have utilized the mess out of this. I almost said something else, but I could have used Dickens out of it,
It's fun, man, and like I said, us being family owned, this is something we did on our ranch for a long time. My dad's an electrical engineer, and we've had little toys like this for a long time, and he just recently retired and decided he wanted to have a side project, something fun, and it kind of blew up out from under. He didn't realize what the demand was, and so we're having a lot of fun with the product, doing really well with it, and getting to go on a few more hunts. So
it's definitely unique. I like how you can switch some wires around, just change the color of the light like that. I mean, that's really easy of access. Well, Clint, appreciate your time today, buddy. And we'd like to thank Clint and Slow Glow and everybody else that's affiliated with them. And if you hadn't had a chance to, go to GOSN Space TV and check us out on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter and check out our YouTube channel. And remember, folks, whatever you're doing outside, do it safe and take pride in what you do. And until we meet again, this is Jesse James with GOSN.